evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dalius Vosbutas. Hello, you win. You are the first one who arrive. Dalius, the father of Jonas Vosbutas. Hello, Adam Jonathan Cohn from Victoria, Canada. Brian Volsevsky from Macedonia. And some friend, of course, of the guest of tonight, which is hiding by this genial group from France, Yogan. It's Matthias Matzke. Hello.
Good evening. Hello.
How are you, my friend? Yeah, you speak French. We could speak French tonight.
You could, yeah, I could try.
Salut Mireille Dugard, salut Angel Marinov. So, tell me, where are you now?
I'm at my parents, like most of the people that are.
Great. That's perfect. Where are you? To my parents. Yes, fantastic. Hello, Jonas. Hello, Christophe. So you are, of course, out of everything outside, but I think you are extremely active inside, no?
Yes, I'm not that kind of person who just sits there and waits until something is over.
For sure.
So, of course, the whole calendar was cancelled on one single day, all concerts, all workshops done. But it's so beautiful. There is creative energy all around. I mean, you have gotten so creative with United Sounds. Many people got creative, and I'm just part of this movement.
Yeah. So superb. We will speak about that, of course, many times during this interview because it's your big activity now, and I still don't understand because you are so much focused on your work. I'm so much focused on mine that we don't know exactly what we do each other. And finally, we met. Salut Michael Ziegler, Austrosingen, Egidio Apuzzo. Oh, I think it's Italy. So we will begin this interview by some music, of course, and one of my fantastic remember I have with you, Matthias, and it's something that I shared with so many guests during these first months of Facebook Live with Peter Maric, with Pietro Adragna, with I don't remember Augustina Strakauskas, with so many. It's this Primusikalinen that we miss that competition.
It's great. Oh yeah.
So which remember you have now? Which year was it, Primusikalinen, for you?
2011.
2011. You did everything in 2011. You won Coupe Mondiale in Junior in Shanghai, and you have been to Primusikalinen too. Bravo.
Yeah, looking back, it feels like I was born in 2011.
Yeah, some people have some years. Yours was 2011, mine was 1992. I just born in music. So let's listen and listen carefully what he says. And you know, salut Dominique Legris from Paris. On peut parler français un peu. Alain Calminati, parliamo anche italiano. Qu'est-ce que je veux dire? You made something like a joke. And I said, be careful, today is the final of the speed chat quiz. So I will ask you at the end two questions today, because there is one selected for the daily selection. Salut Caroline, salut Joan Pape. Daily selection for Friday. And after, these 5 people from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will compete together to win the weekly final. Okay, so the question can be on everything, and be careful of what you will say to the band, because for me I was there, I was exploded, I didn't expect that. Matthias Matzke, Primusikalinen on a big band medley, or I think that was something, my friend. You know what to do. That was absolutely genial. Salut Christophe Vera. Mathieu Lemoine. Oh yeah. Wow, Matthias Matzke from Germany. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The spirit of that competition was awesome, no?
That was one of my most nervous nights in my whole life.
Yeah, I understand.
After today, of course.
Oh, my friend. Yeah, but it was stressful because you have to do everything that we are not prepared for at that age. I mean, you just arrived. We met a few months or a few weeks earlier in Trossingen, I think. And then begins the contacts, and so we begin to prepare. You came in my house, or I made a nice video for you on my swimming pool today. Because I remember that when you, because you were all the time on the swimming pool instead of practicing accordion with this, remember this big man from Central Africa, what's his name? I forget.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, it will
No, that was a test for me. I'm not going to win the XS, I'm sorry.
No, it will be very happy that we don't remember his name. Okay, and I made a video, and my iPhone didn't want to send it. It was blocked, I don't know, so forget. But it was funny. And so we prepared a few competition. You had, of course, your teachers there, and you came to make some extra seminars there. And remember, and then Kimo Matila asked me, okay, Fred, I need Primusikalinen. You have some names all the time, some new faces, talented. Yes, Matthias Matzke. Okay, that's great. So tell us a little bit about you and this Trossingen Conservatory.
Oh, sure. Well, my main teacher at the conservatory is Hans-Günther Kölz.
Hans-Günther Kölz. I love German language. I'm joking.
It's a very nice German name.
Yeah.
I have been a student of him for more than 13 years. Not more than 13 years. So even before I studied music for my bachelor, I've been in his class, studied jazz. And I think the conservatory is a little bit unique because you have two ways, either classical or jazz, and improvisation, arranging always plays a role. And that was what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and you practice classical too.
Yeah, both. I always wanted to have all that the accordion is able to do, and you can find all these things at the conservatory. Yeah, and this is
new fashion. I mean, that all the new generation of young accordionists, they did that, like Grayson Mansfield, Peter Marich, you, and even Pietro Adrania played classical. I have one title in classical that I really love. Hello, Adriano, Sideon, Lucas Petrovas. Sorry, I cannot follow every... Normally I have the chat here, I didn't prepare, so I will say to you hello and read your comments. So I have very nice classical, you will listen every kind of music, some rock, some classical, some composition, some jokes, some presentation of instrument, you will see. So it's Joseph Haydn. So at that time you were working with this Andreas Nibel teacher?
At this time I was still only a student of Hans-Günther, I think.
Okay.
But I've been working with both. That's totally right. In 2012, I started to study there officially.
Officially.
And then I worked with Hans Günther, with Andreas, and
Okay,
it was
so
an amazing combination.
yes, of course. So
The three of you, Hans Günther, Andreas, and Frédéric Deschamps, not to forget.
you're lovely. I make Spielberg like with, you know, okay, you cannot see, you will see later. Okay, Joseph Haydn. Finesse, very good. Thank you, Stoyan. Matthias Matzke and Sonata D-Dur from Haydn. It's absolutely lovely, really. You play with
Yeah, I wonder how you found this video. I don't even know where I played it. But every time I hear this sonata, I want to play it again. It's just an amazing piece of music.
Yeah, it's fresh, it's nice, it's light, it's yeah, and you play so light, so I really love that. Okay, now we will go to a composition of you that I discovered yesterday when you sent to me the links. Just before that, please, I need your help, my friend. I know that many people are here regularly, and it's cool. I'm very happy to see you. Please help me to promote this young artist who really make their maximum to be at the top and to stay at the top. You just have to press share. I know you all agree to do it, but you don't do. I know, because after I see 2 people share. So yes, the only way, now we cannot promote anymore on Facebook, because Facebook make restrictions. They are not debiles, they make restrictions. Of course, you have 5,000 contacts, but only 25 people have the information. It's we cannot fight against that, so it's like that. If you share, we'll have 25 people more. Great. Hello, Elia Clemens. I can understand it all. This is very nice. Cool. You understand? You mean my French English? Okay, so please speak about this run. Matthias Matzke.
Run?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is basically a composition that unites 2 hobbies of mine. I love running and I love playing fast. So I needed a composition to play fast and to have sport on the accordion.
Whatever.
And well, usually my compositions are more like experiment. I do certain things, I improvise with them, and I think you chose a recording where we also had soprano improvisations to this piece. So yeah, that's what I like doing.
Okay, we listen, we discover a composition of Matthias Matzke. When you say this version is with improvisation singer, you mean that normally you don't have, or you can do what you want with your composition? I mean, as improvisation, or what's the place of the improvisation?
I like to know what is going on, and I like to have certain modules that I can rearrange, but there's usually a couple of parts in my compositions where I have a little bit of freedom, and yeah, I always do what I want to do in my compositions, because nothing is written down, and
not only in your composition. It's great. Okay.
Not so much in Haydn, more in my own.
Okay, so now let's listen it. And Stoyan, yeah, I know about this page things on Facebook. I just try to do. I will do, but I'm not an expert. And Laurence Froissart, you have a nice message. Not directly, it just arrived in my private message, but Laurence Froissart, a French adult who plays very good accordion, just say, you only choose the most beautiful boys. Only for you, Laurence Froissart.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's not me, it's Lolo. Go, Leonie Kratz. Lovely name. Run, composition of Matthias Matzke, because he wanted to play fast. That's absolutely something. Really, I didn't listen it because you sent to me this afternoon that link because the other one the sound was not so good and. What? It's genial. And
Yeah, it's a
Adam,
fusion of,
sorry.
it's a fusion of a lot of things. So we have some death metal in there, some funk in there, some classical elements.
Yes,
Just whatever makes fun for us.
connection with that woman. It's absolutely awesome. I pressed like many times. So, and Adam Jonathan Cohn from Victoria, who organized the Trophée Mondial 2 years ago in Canada, yeah, he's there and he's a singer. He made many things, managed everything there, and he really loved. So it's great. And let's say hello to our friend who arrived on the chat. Sorry, I forgot you. I was too much on the music. Oh, you are the Olympic champion, my friend, who was there. Mathieu Lemoine, Olympic champion last was Rio in equestrian, of course, not in accordion. We have enough competition like that. He was there to listen to you. And I see that Luigi Brutti, you know him. Luigi Brutti.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, he's there. And Clément Chevrier. Quand je vois ce nom, Clément, j'ai soif. I say when I see your name, I'm thirsty. It's a friend. And who else arrived? So many maintenant. Séraphin, Santa Marina, Santa Martin, and Nakamura Shiromal. You don't help me so much with your names. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I could have said that too. And Laurence Froissart, please. So don't forget to share the new one, please share because we need promotion because Facebook restrict. Boo. So present me the next one, which is absolutely awesome. It's I don't know what is it. Ghost Love Score, symphonic rock with digital accordion. Present, please.
We have a Nightwish tribute evening, so yeah, we tried a lot of things with accordion and exploiting the digital accordion. Someone led to my thought of having a 4-people rock band only and doing all the orchestral parts, doing the left-hand bass with the accordion. So this is a composition that originally was composed for 5 people in a rock band plus orchestra. We play it with 4 people due to the digital accordion.
Oh, not because it's Chris, just because of digital accordion.
Yeah, and because we like it.
Okay. So we will not listen all because it's a very long piece of 9 minutes. And Valentin Metzger, hello. Liz Finch from United States of America, who is selected for the final today, I think, say to you, hello, Matthias. So we have the whole accordion family there. So yeah, it's a quite long symphonic rock, whatever, Nightwish. So we will listen the 3 first minutes now, and at the end we will listen the last part, which is bomb and with your solo accordion. Yeah, like that. So let's listen. Ghost Love Score. Strange German people, I love that. Ready? Fasten your seatbelts. was the first part of that Ghost Love score, symphonic rock. Bravo, Matthias Matzke. It's tremendous. And Laurence Froissart, ça tu aimes. Ça te plaît, ça. Antonio Ferrara, ciao. I really love that. Bravo. You are...
Yeah, it's not what you play on the accordion every day. But we try to come up with some new things.
Yeah, now because of people like you, like Peter Marich, like all this new generation of accordionists, like I say, we don't have the habit to listen accordion anymore. I want to say it's like Erwan Melek. Erwan Melek who just arrived now. I don't know if you know. He didn't see because you were so busy, but you should look at the Facebook Live of Erwan Melek. You will love. He makes some video clips with rap, with it's something incredible. And accordion is just a musical instrument now, without barriers. It's just like that. Go.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, it's accordion. So speaking about that, you are living in Trossingen, and you are really close connection with Honor, of course, because Honor is in Trossingen, and they just create a new model. So you know that Honor is our sponsor, so of course I always speak about them and the new models they have. But it's cool to discover what they do, because they have great ideas. They invest a lot of money to make very big details, particularly on the new lines now, and they are very close to the artist to make the things for the artists themselves, okay, and not to make an accordion for an accordion. So we will speak about the Mathia. Is it related with Matthias Matzke, Mathia, or? Or no?
It is related because I like it a lot.
Yeah, but not the name, Mathia, no?
And I was one of the first to play one, yes.
Yeah, no, but I was making a bad joke that you still don't get it. It's because Mathia, the name of the accordion is Mathia, and the name of this boy is Matthias. But in fact, no, it's Matthias Honner. Matthias Honner, the man who invented Honner. Salut Odile Retrodance. So, why you like that accordion?
It's very light, and I think it's a perfect instrument in between the Italian accordion flair and the old-fashioned German way, like the Morino and the Gola. So I was very excited to see something designed in Germany, built in Italy. Yeah. And it really is in between these two worlds. It's not like the typical Italian ones and not like the typical German accordions. It's something new. You can feel that, you can hear it. Fusion is what I do musically, and I like that they have the same principle for building accordions.
Great. So we will listen now a small presentation of this lovely, absolutely lovely. She's very efficient and she's very pretty and very sympathetic. It's Patricia, not at all. It's Theresia, Theresia, who is the product manager of Honor International, and she made a small presentation. I just show that, and after I show the super video you created with Honor. Ready? We are back with Theresia, which is the product manager for Honor International, and today she will present us the Mathia instrument, a very new one. Please, could you say what is the goal with this instrument?
Hi, Chris. The Mathia accordion is an instrument for more advanced and professional players. For example, for artists or students at universities, also for orchestra players. It is made with our cooperation in Castelfidardo, Italy. The other day we talked about the company Industria Musicale Castelfidardo. This is where we make this brand new instrument, because in Castelfidardo we talked about it. This is the place where they make the best accordions probably in the world. So for us it just makes sense to also make one of the best accordions in Castelfidardo, because all the suppliers, all the manufacturers are there. And they also make the Pianaria line. This company, and now they make the Fun line, of course, and this Mathia line as well. But furthermore, in Trossingen, we make the register switches, for example, or the chin registers, so it really is a cooperation. Some parts are made in Trossingen, and the biggest part, of course, is made in Castelfidardo. And the Mathia is currently available with a Stradella bass. The piano has 96 or 120 basses, and the baton line has 120 basses. It will also be available as a converter instrument, because we know that a lot of students in universities, they definitely need a converter instrument. Yes. And Honor didn't have one in the last couple of years, so now we're working on it, but at the moment we're kind of delayed because of the difficult situation that we have around the world. Of course. The Mathia line has a cassotto, so all instruments from the Mathia line, they come with a cassotto. And another feature is the omni sound. That means there is an opening on the treble cover on top and at the bottom. And there you have a big sound opening. So, you know, especially in orchestras, you often, or in a band, you often have the problem that you hear people left and right of you playing, but you have difficulties having hearing yourself. So that's why we added some more sound openings so that you better hear what you.
That's very interesting. I never heard about that. Very, very interesting. So it's a kind of an evolution of this Morino line that you had before.
Exactly. Yeah, we used to have the Morino line. We still have. But this is a brand new accordion, bringing us actually to the next level.
Okay.
And the Matthias line also comes with a new and very stylish modern case, the silver one. Is showing as well.
I show it over here.
On top of the 2-year warranty that you always get, we added a 2-year warranty extension. So everybody who buys a Matthias accordion has at least years of guarantee.
Great.
And last but not least, everybody who buys the Matthias, and when they open the box, they will see a really nice booklet showing a little bit about the story of this instrument, the production, who makes it in Germany, who produces it in Italy. So this is a very nice booklet for everybody who gets a Matthias.
Any idea of price, perhaps?
Yeah.
Sorry?
I said you probably want to know what the Matthias costs, right?
Exactly what I just said at the right moment. So
it is around 9,000 euros, depending on the size, and if it's a piano or button, around 9,000. And we're just waiting to also launch the converter line. So hopefully, fingers crossed that the situation will be better soon, and then we have a really nice line that we can show to everybody.
Okay, so I cannot wait to have a converter line with Honor, because it's a long time that I think we don't have, except this Morino instrument, yes, of course. So let's see, I cannot wait to try that new instrument. Thank you very much, Theresia.
Well, thank you. Bye-bye.
So it was Theresia from Trossingen, and now we will listen that a presentation that you are playing with cello. I see. What is the music you play?
What style?
What? Tell me.
It's a composition that is called Synergy, and just like Run that we listened to before, it's a fusion of some Latin elements, some classical elements, some funky elements. Hard to describe. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us later what genre of music it's. I don't know.
So you have to know and to guess what style is it. So just hello to Daniel Angel Cadelon from Chile, Marco Kassler, I think Germany, Vasily Yoshenko from Moscow, and Nicolas Handler from Alsace. And let's listen your composition. Castelfidardo. Make me hungry when I see that. I want fish and white wine. So it's kind of documentary about the fabrication of this new Matthias line. It's quite interesting to see how it's made. And with the composition of Matthias Matzke, of course. Matthias! Such a nice idea to make a presentation of an accordion, especially with the composition of an artist who plays this accordion. Congratulations, German people have very nice ideas.
Thank you.
Salut Guillaume Rollet. Ça me donne soif quand je te vois arriver toi aussi. Now we go another model that you not create at all, but you use. And please, I find it, preparing this TV show, I find it a lot of things about you on YouTube, and didn't understand at all nothing. It's in German, and you and please tell me, what do you do and what do you propose?
This was a very spontaneous idea. I like this little accordion, and it's something that invites us to find new ways to play the accordion because it's small, you can't play the regular stuff on it. So I decided to come up with 30 ideas in 30 days, and unfortunately only in German. We release a video every day, and I share these ideas like bellow shake studies, simple improvisation models, and you can play all these things with a small instrument. You can start very easy, but you can really go to very advanced levels even with a small instrument.
It's that one.
Yeah, that's
That one. The XS is so light. Really, we can play basketball, volleyball, or whatever we want with that. It's genial.
no, please not.
No, I'm joking. I don't play this kind of debil games. And yeah, and it's a real instrument. So it's made for the child, basically for kindergarten, because you have a very good how to say habit in Germany about kindergartens.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's slowly by slowly coming in front, but really slowly by slowly. So
But you can also play it as an adult. I mean, the sound is very unique, and I like to just play it as a
Really
fun
listen,
instrument. You can put it in every backpack, and
yeah,
fun wearing-
so I just found it a few things because you speak all the time. I don't complain. I just wanted to listen the sound of the accordion. So we will just listen 2 seconds of introduction just to show you that it's a real instrument and it's very nice sound. And that's all.
Hashtag United in Sound Tag 2. Schön, dass ihr auch wieder mit dabei seid.
Schön, aber nicht verstanden. And I have another sample about prayer. Please explain me. I didn't understand nothing, and I didn't want to know before that live Facebook. So, what did you do? You really pray, or do you make training for bellow shake, or what's the goal?
oh yeah, that was a very spontaneous idea. We decided to make Friday our bellow shake exercise day. So I composed long studies to bellow shake more than 5 minutes in a kind of meditation. So you can play along the notes, you can meditate during your muscle exercise. And it's pretty good training, and as well a little bit of musical exercise, training your physicality and your ear. So that's the intent behind these exercises.
Okay, but you know that to make bellow shake long time with this XS, which is so light, it's like if you make bodybuilding feathers of flies, you know, of birds.
Yeah, somehow, but on the other hand, you have to move it more. The bellows is so small. If I do fortissimo shake, I have to pull like this. Crazy.
That's German way. Okay, we listen a few seconds because it's very long and it's like a training, 9 minutes for meditation. With this nice XS instrument. Valérie, salut! So it was, ladies and gentlemen, the meditation of the night. So and it's like that for 9 minutes with a big crescendo and a decrescendo. It's that.
And a little bit more, yeah.
Yeah. I'm joking, of course. Now we go to something absolutely different, of course. We go to Franz Schubert. How do you say in German? Franz Schubert?
Franz Schubert.
It's lovely, my friend. So,
I have to go closer to the microphone. Franz Schubert.
oh yeah. Wunderbar. So, Franz Schubert, you play what? You play with that singer. Is it the same singer all the time, that blonde woman, very beautiful, or you change blonde?
Yeah, it's the same singer all the time. We have been experimenting a lot. And we will play a concert tomorrow. So yeah.
Oh, you told me to promote that. We will do just after Schubert.
I've been spoiling, right?
Great. Go. So Schubert is, Franz Schubert. Wow, that's not nothing. And Beatrice Pugin, I see you like very much. I know you and your sensibility. Me too. Me too. I like that so much. It's wonderful. Wonderful. And the connection between voice and your accordion and your way of playing accordion, especially. It's lovely.
Yeah, we love these folk songs and we rearrange them with some soundtrack-like harmony. There's so much beautiful and peaceful energy in these tunes.
Yeah.
Just like.
Yeah, and one more time is magic of the accordion, then you can go from one world musical to the other without any compromise. Go.
We have seen more than one world this evening, yes.
Yeah, of course. That's my passion for accordion is that. So during the time I look for the link that I didn't download, I forget. By the way, I had the good answer that Rendo Ruggieri will be my guest next week. I will have Rendo Ruggieri. I must not forget them. Yuri Medianik, one of the best Russian in the world, let's say. Gorka Hermosa, one of the best composer. Douglas Borsati from Brazil can play a lot of things very funny, from Super Mario to Samba, Di Janeiro. We will have some people from Macedonia, some people from everywhere. It will be great. So, speak about tomorrow, because I will be there tomorrow. But tell me, what do you do?
Tomorrow will be the first live stream concert that we play on a real stage, but streamed on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we will play a rather classical concert with some compositions like the Schubert that you just heard. A little bit of digital accordion as well, so probably it's going to start a little bit more bombastic, and after a couple of minutes it's going to get more dreamy and relaxing.
And when the Germans say bombastic, it will be power. So I just find it the link now. I hope it's that one, but for sure. So it's presentation link, no? Live stream in the Ratskulturerleben.
That's the stage, exactly.
Yeah, okay. It's live in 23 hours. Ah, okay, it's not video, it's just the presentation. Okay, so I show in big, live stream. So where can we find that? On your Facebook page, surely?
Yes, why not? I will upload it just after the stream.
Bravo. Ok. So, Herminio Valen say, oui, vraiment, l'accordéon peut tout jouer bien. He says that, yes, of course, accordion can play everything good. And he says that my rooster are not in connection with your music. You're right. I want to kill them. But I cannot catch them. They are faster than me. When they see me arriving with food, it's okay. But when they see me arriving with something... Okay? So it's countryside, it's life. Next music, my friend, after Schubert, we go to jazz. Finally! Yeah. So tell me your experience with jazz.
I don't consider myself to be a jazz musician, rather a crossover musician, but I like the flexibility of jazz. So I studied a lot of jazz, and I still love to listen and to play some jazz. So improvising and thinking about music theory in the jazz way is one of my basics.
Great.
And yeah,
So
I think you chose something very traditional, which still is one of my favorites. That's the roots. I mean, we do a lot of fusion nowadays, but I still love these roots.
Okay, so it's Lullaby of Berland with my very nice French accent. George Shearing, that's a composer. Surely, I'm in jazz. Me, I have no culture, nothing. I don't know nothing. So, but I know that one, Lullaby of Birdland, because many accordionists played it, so I know it. Salut Martial Bulma. was a part of Lullaby of Somewhere, of Birdland, like bird and land, by Matthias Matzke. So the piece is 6 minutes. I just make a short now because we are extremely late. Normally we just make 35, 40 minutes and it's already 8 o'clock, but the time with you flies, like this morning with Jérôme Richard. Flies. Yeah, because we visit so many words. But just after the Facebook Live, I will publish all the YouTube links. Then people can have all the things we cut. Of course, I'm not like that, you know. Stoyan, you like? I'm happy. Herminio say magnifique. Wow. Salut Valentin Moupin et Cathy Morel et Monsieur Martial Vuillemin. I have a last tune for us because he was our guest yesterday night. It was, or before, I don't remember, a Radu Lax Gang. You know Radu, of course. Yeah, you spend all your studying life together, no? Because he's interesting. And do you see him still? I mean, not now, in this period, but do you still see him in Trossingen? Yeah.
Yeah, not even in Trossingen, but the accordion family is so small, and we meet again and again. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. So it was during a concert, and it was an extra encore bis, like we say in France, and it's with this lovely Radu, and you are playing something genial. We listen to you and say goodbye after. Bonsoir Sylvie, Sylviana. Matthias Matzke and Radu Lax Gang, that was our guest, not yesterday, because yesterday was Egle Barktovich-Jute, that was playing also that tune, of course, because it's so famous. You know who made the arrangement of that for accordion?
Frank Morocco.
Frank Morocco, the great Frank Morocco. Okay, Matthias, it was, speaking about great, it was fantastically great to spend time with you. Thank you, this confinement and quarantine, because we can meet, otherwise we never meet. It's a joke.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, and exactly the church call you, go.
Yeah.
My friends, so enjoy, take care, and see you live very soon, I hope. Bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Congratulations. And see you tomorrow live. We will follow you. Bye.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I cut. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, It's the time, Cathy Morel, bravo à vous deux. Bah oui, ils sont super, dis donc. Donc c'était Matthias Matzke et Radu Laxgang. La minute télé-shopping. You had the minute télé-shopping in French this morning, but we have now in... Matthias said to me, thanks, my great pleasure. We have minus 25% today. That's a deal, really. That is a deal. Minus 25% on that instrument, which is without cassotto. It's 2 flute, 1 bassoon. It's 96 basses. And it's, I think you see, but it's not brilliant. It's matte color with dégradé. The street price of that instrument in every part of Europe and the world, it's 7,700 euros. But there is a shop, a French crazy man, the name is Christian Delacour, who make fantastic discount for this period of quarantine with minus 25%. And the price of that instrument is 775 euro. No, that's for later. I show you another with a name in 3D, which is very nice. Béatrice Pugin, si tu as des élèves intéressés, c'est 7500 euros, moins 25%, donc 5775 euros. Oui, mais chez nous, c'est trop cher, tu sais. But yes, but it's a super discount. And another last picture, as you see, nice dégradé of that color. So you have all information on the internet site. I wrote on the Facebook Live announcement www.cledesolshop.fr. Ciao, Herminio, Alexander Marinov. Yes, the speech at quiz arrived, but before there is a 5-minute pedagogy. Bye-bye. So, this morning we saw the movement of Jérôme Richard, who was playing, and boom, when there is a run, he makes that with the accordion. And we said, why? Why is because when he makes that, the keyboard goes up at the moment at the end have to go down, which is not stupid at all, because it's halfway that is done by the keyboard and halfway which is done by the arm. Then, when he does that, he just pulls more by the gravity of the instrument, by the weight of the instrument. You make a crescendo, but what makes a crescendo when you need to make a technical run? The crescendo is not here only to make forte, forte, forte. Okay, that is the definition of crescendo. But the crescendo means more you pull by the arm or by the gravity, more it makes action of the clapet. Understand? That is the mechanics, the clapets. You press the button, it opens the clapet. I speak about that every day, but every lesson we should speak about that, because it's the way that the instrument works, and it's that resolves everything. When you make a mistake, it's because all the finger was flat and you pull too much and the button is too hard because of the section of the clapet and your fingers is ejected, or you didn't have the right pressure and then the keyboard is too soft, you go down, and if you go down, it's like if you run on the snow, you lose time. So this we saw this morning, it's in French, but now, okay, you understand, I made a summary. Now, another movement for the left, and this is the trick of the night. It is trick of the night. Oh, so when you want to play from this to there, the point is everybody all the time make. Oh, sorry, this is what I do. But people make that. I must not move because you don't move and you do with fingers, okay, like that. And then you make that movement. When you make that movement, you push on the accordion. And this is a big defect because when you have to go up or down, I cannot, like that. If I just push down with my hand, I cannot. What I do it with my neck, okay? So this strap is the super strap that you can win in a few minutes. I try to speak fast because I know it's late now, but it's important. When you are here with these genial straps that you have free down to the shoulders, okay, you can move. Look, if I go down with my shoulder, look what is doing my hand. Because I go down with the shoulder, my elbow goes a little bit in front and my hand goes up. But at the same time, you are in contact when you pull with that part of the accordion. So look, if I have to go from here to E minor, let's say, from C major to E minor, I will go with my neck. My neck will give me the angle that... I need to go there. I hope you will see. My neck will make exactly the angle to go up. And I go up, pulling my accordion. That means I will never, if I go with my hand only, I will make a perpendicular movement and stop my bellow. Okay, so it's find the right angle to find the right position. One time I miss, I was in A minor because I've not been enough. Okay, and during the time, when you do it, when you push, it's the same. Because the magic, which is just physical, but when you do that, you try to go around the accordion to change the position of your finger. You do it when you continue to push. It's not a perpendicular movement. It's a movement on that direction because you go around the instrument to go and take the new position. With your neck, never with the fingers, ok? Ça compliqué de La majeur à Mi bémol. Ouh, ça c'est compliqué. That, La majeur. I get it. It's just a movement of neck, okay? That. If I have 3 times, one after the other, it's not because I'm a genius, it's because I know the exact angle to go from A to E minor, okay? It's that one. The changing of position of my neck, of course, when you do that, don't push the accordion on the other direction, because otherwise you do it for nothing. You go around the instrument, around down or around up, okay? I think it's clear, but never move the fingers up and down because you block your bellow. Et voilà! Is it clear? If you have some question for next week, something that you cannot do or you want some advice, because for me sometimes it's a little bit complicated. Hello, Mr. I don't know the name in Russian. Hello. I cannot say your name. If you can write your name in English, I will say hello to you, but Valentin? I don't know. If you have some ask for some techniques, some problem to resolve, fingering if you want, but fingering is boring. But in case you have a very big problem with fingering, send to me messages from this weekend, and then next week I just make for you, okay, whoever, and it's always interesting for everybody. Let's go to the speech chat quiz, my friends. Ta-da! Now we make the selection of the last daily candidate, okay? Herminio, c'est un plaisir. So, my first question is, at the beginning, the very beginning, during the Primus Ikalinen competition, he begins to play, and I insisted a lot on that. I was amazed because he began and look at the orchestra, he say, 1, 2, and what did he say? So write in English, even in phonetic, but he tell to start with the orchestra, with the band, he say 1, 2, and after he say one sentence, we make but I don't say the word. So what did he say? And of course, Matthias, you cannot play tonight. You can play tomorrow if you want. Not tomorrow, Monday, because tomorrow there's not. Okay, so I'm waiting for your answers on the chat, and I will write, you know what to do. Stoyan Karevanov. But Stoyan, I think you are selected already, no? Stoyan, so it doesn't count, because you are selected from Monday. If it was a question for the final of the week, you win. But no, now it's for the daily selected candidate. So, nobody else answer. Now we say the answer, so you just have to copy what Stoyan did. So I'm waiting for the one who will copy. Ta-da! Sébastien Girard. Mais Sébastien, mais bravo! Et en plus, tu t'étais peut-être même pas là au début, mais en tout cas, c'est super. Alors, je marque ton nom. Sébastien Girard, parce qu'après, je vais oublier. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, I like this game. It's totally evil, but I like. Now, the winner will be able to win for that week. Or, si t'étais là, bah excuse-moi alors. J'ai pas vu. Sinon, je t'aurais dit bonjour si j'avais vu que t'étais arrivé. The winner can win that straps, pair of straps that free down totally, give you fixity. You can adjust exactly in every level. Here, the millimeter. Okay. Price is quite expensive. It's 110 or 20 euro. That or 2 hours lesson with me. The value is 50 and 50, so 100 euro. And you can also win a jig bag adapted to your accordion. Not that one, this is a jig bag of the XS instrument, but that is the prize you can win tonight. And tonight will be the second candidate selected for the final. Last week was one candidate. Tonight is the second week, so second candidate selected to the super final. And on the super final, you can win that, ladies and gentlemen, an accordion like that. Value is 560 or 550 euros. And the second prize is one seminar with me. Value is 550 euro, and it will be normally second week of July if we have free down to move worldwide, whatever. The question is, turn up, because for the final I prepare the question during the show, of course, not before. The question is, I have two, I hesitate, but okay, not too complicated. Are you ready? The last tune played by Matthias Matzke, he played with someone. He played in duet, not this lovely blonde girl, but with a tall brown boy. What was the name of that artist? That was our guest on this week, 2 days ago. Not so complicated. And the first one will be... No, Laurence, you are totally out. Alexander Marinov, you win! Woohoo! But you cannot win, because you already win last week. I'm sorry. So, Egle Barkevich-Ute, you win. It's Egle Barkevich-Ute who win. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can win only one time, of course, because we need 4 selected. So, it's Egle tonight. I'm sorry, Alexander Marinov. I know you wanted to have 2 times this lesson. You cannot, because I need 4 people for the super final, of course. Okay? So, it's Egle Barkevich-Ute. Mireille Dugard, Radu, yes. And Laurence Froissart, tu as dit n'importe quoi, mais c'est génial. C'est super de te voir participer. Laurence Froissart, tu nous as dit Radu Ratoy, alors que c'était Radu Laxgang. Et Matthias Matzke était bien, par contre. C'était très, très, très bien. Sébastien Girard, c'est trop tard. Liz Finch, it takes too long from California. I think no, Liz. I think it's not that. and me, on my chat, I have the exact hour when it's sent, the message. So after, I have exactly the right order. But you on your computer, I repeat that, of course, all the time when you write something, immediately it's written on your computer. But it's not that order that I have, of course, when I receive. Okay, so anyway, tonight is Egle Barkevich-Ute. Last week was Marinov from Bulgaria, Egle from Lithuania, and let's see what will be next week. Next week, I repeat, I will have on Monday, Gorka Hermosa, on Tuesday, Yuri Medianik, on Wednesday, Borsati, Douglas Borsati from Brazil. On Friday, Renzo Ruggeri, and Macedonian guy, I forget his name, but he's absolutely crazy, on Thursday. And it will be a fantastic week. Thank you very much. See you on Monday, 11 for the French part. Bye-bye. Ah, no, bye-bye, no. We have to listen the end of that very nice symphonic rock of Matthias Matzke. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ciao. Happy night, happy weekend.